Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is the long-awaited perfume declutter. So I'm hoping to not do too many of these, maybe once or twice a year. I'm really going to try to cut back on the amount of blind buying I've been doing, because that is what I think leads to the majority of having to declutter. So anyways, if you guys are interested in seeing what I'm going to be getting rid of, then stay tuned. Also consider subscribing if you haven't already so that you don't miss any more perfume, home decor, minimalism, and decluttering related content. Okay guys, so I have all of the perfumes I'm going to be decluttering here in this box. And just before we get started, I just wanted to say a couple of quick things as a disclaimer. Number one, just because there's perfumes in here that I'm getting rid of doesn't mean I don't like them, doesn't mean they're not amazing perfumes. Obviously, I loved all of these at one point because they've been in my collection for a while and I chose to buy them. A lot of them weren't even blind buys, so a lot of them I actually liked at the counter and purchased, and for some reason I'm deciding to get rid of them. The other thing I wanted to say is that usually when I do my declutters, I have one or two people say something along the lines of, you don't get rid of enough when you declutter, or you pretty much declutter like all the time. And to that I will say, to each his own. Everyone has their own way of doing things. I'm a minimalist at heart, so I'm always trying to focus on quality over quantity in my whole house. I'm getting rid of things that just I don't use or no longer bring me joy, or I have something that I like better. So just take it for a grain of salt. This is just for fun. Also, if anybody is interested in purchasing any of these fragrances from me, the best way to do that is via email or Instagram. I do not sell on Mercari or any of those places because unfortunately you can't sell on Mercari from Canada. By the way, you guys, I purchased this little gourd from the dollar store. It was only $1.50 and I really liked him. I thought he was really cute and really pretty, and he matches my decor perfectly. So I guess you can say that things are getting pretty serious around here in terms of fall decor, because that's about as much fall decor as you're going to see in my house ever. Okay, so we're just going to do this in no particular order. So the first one that I'm going to be decluttering is Irresistible from Givenchy. This one I've already done a review on, and as you can see, the bottle is absolutely beautiful, and it makes me very sad that I don't love the juice as much as I love the bottle, because I would be very proud and very happy to have this sitting on my counter. So this is basically a floral, musky pear fragrance. It's a little bit of a light, fruity floral with a bit of musk. It's nice. There's nothing wrong with this fragrance. It is nice, but for me it was just a little bit unremarkable. Out of all of the irresistible fragrances that Givenchy has put out, this one for me was honestly like the least remarkable, and I don't really care for the other irresistible fragrances from Givenchy, so yeah, this just isn't one that I will use ever, which makes me very sad because the bottle, like I said, is absolutely to die for. The next one was actually in my last perfume declutter video, and this is Prada Candy Eau de Parfum. And the reason I'm getting rid of this one, it's pretty much a full bottle. This is a beautiful powdery caramel vanilla scent. I really, really like it, but the reason I'm decluttering it is because I don't feel that it has massive performance for me. I don't feel that it projects really far, and for that reason I was actually wearing it to work, and I actually liked it, like wearing it to work, but it was still very, very soft, and yeah, I just think that I would rather see it go to a good home. The other thing that kind of drives me crazy is the spray nozzle is very linear and very straight. It doesn't have like a really good sprayer on it, so even when I would try to spray a lot on myself, it would only focus on one area, so it kind of annoyed me, and I think they're all like that. So anyway, I will be decluttering Prada Candy. The next one that I'll be decluttering is Insolence from Guerlain. Now you guys probably are shocked to hear this. I'm just as shocked as you are. The reason that I have this, come on, focus on my perfume, there we go. The reason that I have this perfume in my collection is because I blind purchased this based on the review pretty much of Gabrielle Francesca. I think 90% of people I hear talk about this fragrance purchased it because of her recommendation. Lovely perfume. It smells like candied violets, like everybody says. It smells like powdered red berries and iris flowers, basically. Beautiful fragrance, but I never wear it. It's not my vibe. It's not something I will ever wear, as much as it's a beautiful fragrance. I also love the bottle. For me, the bottle is almost reason alone to keep it, and that's why I have been holding on to it, because I just think it's so beautiful. But yeah, I just don't want to hold on to it anymore because I'm not wearing it, and it kind of annoys me, which this is a big part of why I'm decluttering. It really annoys me when I'm holding on to stuff that isn't being used. If any of you guys follow me for my minimalist stuff, you know that like the whole rest of my house, I never hold on to stuff. Like I have so little things sitting around. Anyways, I'm getting off on a tangent, but that's why I want this perfume to go to a good home. I want somebody who is either a collector or a displayer or someone who will actually wear this. The next one is Bulgari Splendida Jasmine Noir. This is actually a gorgeous fragrance. I didn't even purchase this blindly. This was one that I smelt in the store, loved, and then later went and purchased. And the reason I'm decluttering it is because as much as I love it, and I really liked it in the store, and it smells amazing, I don't know, there's something about it that just doesn't sit right with me. When I wear it, it just, something bothers me. You know how some fragrances just can do that to you? So I don't know what it is. It's a very creamy, sweet, sultry, soft, feminine, pretty jasmine, basically. Beautiful for the evening. Jasmine is one of my all-time favorite flowers. And actually, when I was on vacation a long time ago, like probably 10 years ago, the resort that I was at, it was a really beautiful high-end like 5-star resort, and they had all these gorgeous flowers trellising down from the rooms into the foyer. This smells like those flowers, and that's why I wanted this perfume back in my collection. I've had the original Mon Jasmine Noir back in the day, which I think is discontinued now, and it's beautiful. And I got this one kind of to replace it, and I just don't enjoy wearing it. So I've only worn it once. It's a brand new 100 ml bottle. I still have the box, and yeah, this one needs to go to a good home as well. So here we have two that were actually in my last decluttering video, and they're still here. I've had a few people inquire about them. Pink Sugar is kind of hard to sell because you can already get it for so cheap. So I think what I'm gonna do, you guys, is if anybody wants this, I'm just gonna give it free with someone's order. And this one here is Oscar de la Renta Bella Rosa. So the reason I'm getting rid of Bella Rosa is because this one, even though it's a beautiful feminine rose scent, it does not have the performance. I absolutely love this fragrance. Many of you guys will know if you've watched my channel since the beginning, this was one of the very first fragrances I bought in the beginning of quarantine. I blind purchased it because the bottle was so pretty, and it is a beautiful, beautiful scent. It's just that I can hardly tell I'm wearing it when I wear it, which really bothers me. So yeah, I would like this one to go to a good home. And as for the Aquilina Pink Sugar, this is one that I wore when I was really young, like in my early 20s. And so whenever I smell it, it kind of makes me feel like I'm back there. Same place, same people, same outfits. Like, I don't know, it just has weird memories associated for me. I cannot seem to create new memories for this fragrance. So yeah, to me, this is kind of like your quintessential sweet, gourmand, cotton candy type of fragrance. I think this is ultimate. I think this is a masterpiece. I mean, really, there's nothing quite like Pink Sugar. It's very distinct. It's an amazing fragrance, but just not one that I can see having in my collection. The next one that I'll be decluttering, I actually just talked about this yesterday in my 3 new fragrances video, and this is Nina Ricci L'Extase. This is actually quite a nice rose caramel raspberry scent. It's sensual, it's nice for nighttime, nice for date night, but like I told you guys in yesterday's video, this perfume just will not work out for me. I can't do rose and raspberry combination together unless it's done like very specifically, but I just can't do this one for me. I'm sure that this is an amazing fragrance. I'm sure that a lot of people really, really like it because it gets solid reviews, and I've heard a lot of people talking about it, but for me, it just will not work. So if you've ever smelt Trésor Midnight Rose, this one is kind of along the same vines, but Trésor Midnight Rose is brighter and sweeter, and this one is a little bit more like evening dark. Now this one was also in my last declutter video. This one is called Iris Profumo from L'Herbolario, if I'm saying that properly. This is about 80%, 90% full. I actually got this because I traded this with a subscriber for a bunch of 10 ml travel sizes, and I thought I would try it because it sounded like it would be something I would like. It has iris in it, it has powdery notes, it has vanilla. It's a very strong, overwhelmingly powdery scent, like overwhelmingly. If you like a lot of iris, a lot of powder, baby powder type of powder, you might like this. It's a monster. It actually smells pleasant, like it's nice. It's just, I don't think I'll ever wear it. So yeah, this one would be a bit of a gamble, I would say. Like, I don't think this is a safe blind buy, but if you really like powder, or if you already know you like this fragrance, then you might enjoy it. But it literally will, like it's nice actually, but anything it touches will turn into powder. Basically, it has like the Midas touch, but for powder. The next one was also in my last declutter video. This is Signorina Rebelle from Salvatore Ferragamo. This one smells like coconut and vanilla ice cream. Very sweet, very feminine. The reason that I decided to declutter this one, especially so quickly after purchasing it, is because I do not find that the performance is there. It's very nice. I love how it smells for about the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then it very quickly becomes a skin scent. That being said, the skin scent lasts forever. Like, I'll still be able to smell it on my arm 9 or 10 hours later. It changes though. It becomes like less of a bright sweet ice cream and more of like a soft vanilla skin scent. So it is nice. It would be great to wear to bed maybe, or to work, because it's so inoffensive. I really like it, but yeah, I just don't think I'll wear it. The next one I'm going to be decluttering is Bulgari Goldea. This is a beautiful sun-kissed summer ylang fragrance. This one smells like the beach, but not in a sunscreeny way. It smells like glamorous Roman girl at the beach, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's really pretty, yellow florals, sexy though, like vibrant, sweet, really nice. I think this would be a crowd pleaser, people pleaser. A lot of people really love this fragrance. This was not a blind buy. I actually smelt it in the store, fell in love with it, and purchased it. And the reason I'm decluttering it is because I never ever wear it. I don't reach for it. I don't desire to wear it. It just sits there and it collects dust. And I have other floral fragrances, which you're going to hear me talk about in a minute. I have a lot of floral fragrances that if I'm going to wear flowers, that's what I'm going to pick. But yeah, long story short, I don't wear it and I would like to see it go to a good home. The next one I'll be decluttering is Pure Excess from Paco Rabanne. This one was a blind buy. I actually thought I was buying the Black Excess, I think it's called, and I ended up with this one, which didn't turn out to be a bad thing because I actually liked this one. This one is a sweet, sexy, gourmand evening scent with a note of popcorn, which makes it very unique and very original. I've never smelled anything quite like this one. If you guys have ever smelt the Summer Boardwalk candle from Bath & Body Works, which basically smells like a carnival, it smells like everything sweet, ice cream, cotton candy, caramel, popcorn, like just super gourmand. That's kind of what this reminds me of. It literally to me smells like a carnival, but like sexy nighttime, if that makes any sense at all. Anyway, so really nice fragrance. It's just a little too sweet for me. It's a little too rich. That popcorn in there makes it almost a little too rich for me, and I just don't think I will ever wear it. The next one I'll be decluttering is Elie Sable Parfum. A lot of people are gonna think I'm absolutely crazy. Trust me, I am my own worst critic, you guys. I have purchased this and sold it twice now, so I will not be purchasing it again. Unfortunately, I cannot wear this perfume. I love it. It's beautiful. Like I've said before, I think I've featured this in a couple of videos. This is one of the most classy, beautiful perfumes I've ever smelt in my life. Gorgeous. It's orange blossom, it's honey. It's just very vibrant and very glamorous, and it smells like a diamond. It literally smells like an orange blossom diamond. Like, it's very pretty, but I just can't wear it. Every time I spray it, I've tried wearing it on my clothing, on my arm, just in the air in my bedroom. For some reason, I get a headache from this. I don't know if it's the honey. I've had other honey fragrances that I couldn't wear either, including Jean Paul Gaultier Scandale. That one gave me a massive headache as well, so I think it could be the honey. But in any case, this is an amazing perfume, super hot seller. I know somebody will take this and put it to good use. And this is it's a little bit hard to see on camera, but this is a 50 ml eau de parfum. The next one I'm going to be parting ways with is sadly my Narciso Ombre. This breaks my heart because you guys know I'm a huge Narciso fan, especially the Narciso cubes. I have 2 of my all-time favorite perfumes in the world are from Narciso, and that would be Narciso Rouge and Narciso Poudre. The reason I need to get rid of this one is there's actually 2 reasons. First of all, I'll tell you quickly what it smells like. It's basically a summertime yellow floral version of Narciso. So you have that musk, but you also have a bit of amber, and you have ylang. I believe there's frangipani in here as well. So super summertime, super pretty, super beachy. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so, so pretty. And I just fell in love with this like at first sniff. But unfortunately the performance is not there for me. I feel like I have to spray a lot of it and it does not perform as well as the other cubes. You guys, I have to insert a funny picture, and if you watch The Simpsons, you'll know what it's about. Every time I say the word cube, it's all I can think about. Anyway, this needs to go to a good home. The other reason I'm getting rid of this is because when I purchased this, I was actually, just by chance, I ended up at a really bad Airbnb, like a couple of hours away from here for a work-related trip. I ended up in a really terrible Airbnb, and so every time I smell this, it makes me think I'm back in that apartment building. Not a good thing. So a couple reasons: performance and memories. Have to give this to a new home. Okay, the next one I'm going to be decluttering is Chanel Chance Eau Vie. I love this fragrance, you guys. This is a beautiful, happy, bubbly grapefruit summertime scent. It was in my favorite summer freshies video, and I really, really love this fragrance. But the reason I'm going to declutter it is because deep down in my heart, I really want the Eau Fraiche because I was kind of on the fence and I chose this one, and I'm kind of kicking myself. And I'm kind of wishing I would have gone with the Eau Fraiche. So I love this one, but summer is pretty much over. I'm not going to be wearing this one any longer, I don't think. The weather is starting to get cool, and this bottle is pretty much full. So I would like to see this go to a good home, as much as I absolutely love this fragrance. The other thing is, you guys know how much I love the original Chance Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette. I just don't reach for this one, hardly ever. I prefer the other two, and like I said, mostly I just don't want my perfumes to go bad. I love this fragrance, I love it so, so much, but I need to be strong and I need to let it go to a good home. The next one that I'm thinking of decluttering, and I'm still kind of on the fence about this one, you guys, is Narciso by Narciso, just the first white one. This one is absolutely beautiful, and the reason I'm thinking about decluttering it is because I have the Narciso Poudre, which is very, very similar. The only difference is that Poudre is softer and sweeter and more tonka bean. So it's got like a soft, musky, powdery vanilla scent to it, where this one is like straight up musky cedar. It does have a bit of a sweetness to it though. Like after you spray it on your skin, it does become feminine and sweet and pretty. It's one of the most beautiful musk fragrances that's ever been done, honestly. I think it's one of the most beautiful musks. Just as a disclaimer, I am on the fence about this one. I might decide to keep it. I've just been thinking about it because I know myself, and I know I will wear the Poudre and the Rouge before I wear this one. This is pretty much a full bottle. I've only sprayed it a few times. Haven't even given it a chance to wear it yet. It would be beautiful in the winter time. The next one I will be decluttering is Tenue de Soirée from Annick Goutal. This is a gorgeous, grown-up, glamorous champagne crystal kind of an evening caramel scent. So this has caramel in it, obviously. Has a few other notes. I can't remember what else is all in this, but this is just a very sweet, glamorous caramel scent. This was one of the first fragrances I blind purchased in the beginning of quarantine. It was not cheap. Annick Goutal fragrances are not cheap. It's brand new, it's full. I haven't worn it, but every time I spray it on myself or in the air lately, for some reason, it's not my vibe. I'm not gravitating toward it. It's beautiful. Somebody else will absolutely love this. I just tend to wear more of like Le Petit Robe Noir Intense, Dior Addict, Tom Ford Noir Parfum. I just kind of like those more like sultry gourmands. This one is sparkling. This one is glamorous. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a lot of formal occasions. Like I can't think of when I will wear this. I don't wear it. I want to see it go to a good home because it's just been sitting here and I just have not been wearing it. So, and for the same reason, I'm going to be decluttering my Chanel Gabrielle. Beautiful fragrance. This was not a blind buy. Picked it out in the store, loved it in the store. This is a beautiful floral, kind of a musky, powdery citrus scent. Gorgeous for the summer. Opens up really citrus and then dries down to a beautiful, classy, powdery, musky floral on the skin. But again, I don't reach for it. I prefer the original Chance Eau de Parfum. This one is beautiful though, and somebody is going to absolutely love it. In fact, I've had a couple of offers for this one already, but this one I just want to let you guys know is one that I will be letting go from my collection. I'm also sadly going to be decluttering my Chloe Eau de Parfum. This is just the original Chloe. Obviously it's a newer formulation because it's a brand new bottle, and I know you guys are thinking I'm probably crazy. I love this fragrance so much. Like I told you guys, I'm obsessed with Chloe, and I also have Chloe Love Story. The reason I'm going to be decluttering this one is because between the the Love Story and the Chloe Absolue de Parfum. I feel like I have both versions of Chloe that I want, which is a really light citrusy, summertime, happy floral, as well as a little bit more of a classy, soapy rose scent. I also realized that between this and the Absolue, I prefer the Absolue, and I've had both of them kind of sitting out on my dresser / in my room for the last couple of months, and I never ever grab this one. I always grab for the Absolue. So this is a beautiful scent, and I'm totally in love with it. But the reason I like the Absolue better is, for me personally, I like that the Absolue has a touch of vanilla and a touch of patchouli. That's what I like about it. You guys know me, I'm a vanilla oriental patchouli girl, and yeah, this one's drop dead gorgeous, but between this one and the Absolue, I'm not gonna wear this one. So another one that I'm letting go is a 30 ml of Carolina Herrera 212 VIP Sexy. I'm not sure what this one's called. Anyway, this one was kind of one of those cheapy, throw it in your fragrance net cart because it's like $30, $40. So I did, and I was hoping I would really like it because I like the original Carolina Herrera 212, and I was hoping this one would be kind of similar vibes. This one has a note of rum in it, and I'm not a huge fan of like rum and boozy notes in my fragrances. So when this one dries down on the skin, it becomes quite nice and soft and sweet, and it is a nice sexy scent, but I don't think I will ever wear it. I'm also going to be letting go of my favorite celebrity scent ever, which is Jessica Simpson Fancy. This is a cozy, warm caramel, super affordable. This is a 100 ml bottle. I think I paid $30 or $40 for this maybe. This is a really nice, cozy, warm fall winter scent. It has actually very good performance. The reason I'm letting this one go is because I have recently purchased some pretty incredible vanilla gourmand fragrances, and this one, I'm not gonna pick this one. That's just how it is. I've just decided that I want to focus again on which ones am I actually going to wear. If I'm trying to cull down my collection, unfortunately this one just doesn't make the cut in my collection. Somebody out there will love this and wear this. I might give it to my daughter, I'm not sure. The next one that I am trying to find a home for is Mancera's Oud Vanille. This is a 10 ml travel size. So basically like 10 ml tester size. This would last somebody about a month. I like this fragrance. This is oud and vanilla, obviously. It actually reminds me of the inside of a Vegas hotel. It's got that kind of like smoky darkness about it, but also not that it smells like cigarette smoke or anything like that. It just has that like kind of ritzy, smoky darkness, but also with vanilla. So it is a nice fragrance, but I just don't think I will ever wear it for myself. And oud tends to give me a headache. I can only do oud in very small doses and only in certain fragrances. The next one I'm going to be letting go of is Tory Burch Love Relentlessly. Now, I love this fragrance, you guys. I've talked about this a lot lately. This one I actually purchased a couple of months ago. It was a love at first sniff. It's a very bright, happy, glamorous, kind of a floral scent. Really easy go-to when you just want to smell pretty and girly and like flowers. The reason I'm letting it go is because when I have worn it, it has not wowed me, whereas something like Erin Lauder Hibiscus Palm, that one wows me every time I wear it. Same with Chloe Absolue. I just fall in love with Chloe Absolue every time I spray it. This one didn't really wow me when I've worn it. So it is pretty much new. I've only sprayed it a couple of times, and I really don't want my Erin Hibiscus Palm to go bad because that one cost me a pretty penny, and that one I did purchase about 1.5 years ago already. So I would like this one to go to a good home. The next one I'm going to be decluttering is Chanel Allure, and this one I've told you guys is so classy. Again, it's kind of like the Elie Parfum. It's just a super classy, sophisticated women's scent. The reason I'm letting this one go is because I have acquired a lot of Chanel fragrances over the last few months, and I just prefer Coco Mademoiselle, Coco Noir, Coco Mademoiselle Intense. I just know that I'm not going to reach for this one, and I want to make my Chanel Chance and my Coco Mademoiselle, I want those ones to be like the ones I actually give my attention to, or else they're just not going to get worn. And like I say, I don't want my perfumes to go bad. So as much as I love this one, I just prefer the others better. I also would like to visit the Les Exclusifs line. I would like to try Beige. I would like to probably get my hands as well on the number 19 Poudre. So there's a couple other ones that I kind of want to explore, and this one I would rather see go to a good home. The next one and the last Chanel fragrance I will be decluttering is Chanel No. 5 Low. Again, the reason for this is a beautiful, beautiful scent. This is a citrusy, kind of a lighter, more modern summertime version of the original No. 5. It smells very classy. I love it, it's amazing, but I will choose my Chanel Chance Eau de Toilette or the Eau Fraiche or something like that before I pick this one, just for myself. And the bottle is to die for, and I hope that I don't kick myself for doing this in the future, but I will be letting go of my number 5 Low. The next one I'll be decluttering is Serge Lutens and Bois Vanille. This one is brand new to my collection as well. I did just talk about this one. I blind purchased this one based on all the amazing reviews that people have talked about with this one. This is a really nice, waxy, cozy, warm vanilla scent. Really good for fall and winter. Not sexy at all, just like an everyday cozy vanilla. The reason I'm letting this one go is because it's not quite my type of vanilla. I like something that's a little bit sweeter and a little bit more vibrant. This one is a little too dry for me. It's a dry, waxy vanilla, and I'm sure somebody else out there will love it. It's actually like a masterpiece. It's very well done. It has monster performance, but for me, it's just not going to work out. And that's it, you guys. Those are all 25 of the fragrances I'm going to be letting go of this time. There are some amazing perfumes in there, and part of me wants to hold on to some of them just for the sake of having them, especially the Chanel fragrances. But like I told you guys, I don't want to be holding on to perfumes just for the sake of having them. I have a drawer full upstairs as well as what's on my tray, and I will be doing an updated perfume collection probably in a couple of months. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And again, if you're interested in any of these and you're interested in purchasing any of them, definitely reach out to me. And the ones that I have not decided to gift to friends and family, we can definitely work something out. So that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Head on over and follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, where I share a lot of things that you're not going to see here on YouTube. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.